the West Virginia West End Enterprise chapter leader, and I'm going to tell you a quick story. As most West Virginia speeches should start with a story. My dad was born in 1923. He grew up in Lincoln County. He owned a little store off Route 10 in Ranger. He sold raw milk from a little old lady and butter and raw buttermilk at a big market. He was there for about 50 years, and eventually inspectors said, "Well, Mr. Lucas, you can't do that anymore. That's illegal." And my dad would say, "Well, Ma, that's ridiculous. I've been doing this for 50 years." And the little old lady dried her cow up, and she died, and the cow died. And that seemed to be the end of it, that seemed to be the end of it. And so that's how I grew up. I thought that was completely normal until he found out that it wasn't legal anymore. So I'm here to talk to you about two bills, and I'm reading so that I don't go over my time. I've gotten to work with a delegate to sponsor and gain co-sponsors for two bills. One would legalize raw milk sales in West Virginia. One would legalize herd shares in West Virginia. And so I want to talk to you about, not about the health implications, because you can believe whatever you want about that. That's irrelevant to me. I want to talk to you about what's been going on today, talking about West Virginia dollars going over the border. As the chapter leader, I have a national position where my name is out there. I get calls and emails all week long. Have been getting them for 5 years. I know how many people are buying raw milk in West Virginia, but they're going over the borders to every state around us. They're giving West Virginia farm dollars to the farmer in Ohio, and into Virginia, and in Pennsylvania, and in Kentucky, where it is legal to either have herd shares or buy the milk. $10 a gallon. Now, I know the dairy farmers in this state. I know how much milk they produce, and I know how much they're having to pour out or pour to pigs, and I know how much I, as a dairy farmer, pour out or pour to pigs, and that's not acceptable. So we know that the consumers are going to buy the milk anyway. They're doing it. They email me every week, every day, call me every day. And so they're buying it anyway. They're using it. We can look and see health data if we want. But what I would like to see is that the West Virginia farmer doesn't have to pour out his money on the ground, because we have the most restrictive laws in the nation. We are the only state that says you can neither sell it or sell shares and co-own a herd. So West Virginia tells you right now, you and I can't share a cow. We're in America, folks. So these bills, I'd like to really, if you want to talk about them, you can see me after. I have literature. We have a website. It's wvrawmilk.com. See the bills. If you want to support it, make the calls. Tell them to put it on the agenda, and we'll go from there. Thank you.